My fucking no, wrong, not what I want.
Okay.
There we go. Now we maximize.
Am I in charge now? What the?
Jesus Christ, this is a goddamn disaster. Jesse,
Do I just own the show now?
It's a disaster, Jesse.
My hosting? I don't even see or hear Aaron.
You don't. Can you hear me?
Okay, hi. Welcome to Podawful, everybody.
He can't
happy to be here. This is Podawful.
I'm going to watch this until I fix it. All right, we're going to get this fixed. Oz, I can't talk to you right now. We're going to get you.
Can you hear me?
We're going to get you.
There at all. You were. Now you're not.
Am I back?
Hey, there we go. That was retarded. I know you're drunk.
Bro, 100% fucking retarded.
Like, are you like you put me up full team?
Have you not
me in charge? I could have been playing black porn this whole time.
I'm a little disappointed you didn't. I have to be honest with you. If you've watched this show for any modicum of time,
I'm not gonna lie. I will leave if you don't unstretch me properly,
bro. What did I say? This is a goddamn disaster.
Like, I was so excited to come on because you finally got.
I'll put you that way.
Shitty ROTC style layout.
Yeah.
Before, obviously you still have the bad stock image graphic behind you, which we got to get.
We're getting the green screen's here on Saturday.
Why am I aspect ratioed in 4:3 on your screen? What is happening?
What do you want? Shut up! I don't, Jesse. Is here. Cunt. I'm sorry, Jesse. I apologize.
I'm not kidding. I'm okay.
I know you're not kidding. I don't, bro. I'm
serious as a fucking dog about this right now. You got to stretch me properly. Okay.
That's what they all, you guys all say that.
Hey, by the way.
Wait. Oh, that wasn't good. Now that was too far.
Okay. Stretch me out, man.
This is you in normal shit.
Also, you have to remove the StreamYard logo from.
It's not on not on the broadcast.
Okay. Well,
look, that's the best I can.
Anyway, can we?
You prima donna, can we fucking talk to each other?
This is a mitzvah. I think we should celebrate me being on here. This is exciting. I've been meant to be the co-host for some time now. And let's do a big Can we do a big celebration together, Aaron?
Jesse, I would love nothing.
Okay, let's celebrate No More April. No more April.
Enough of that broad holding this program back. No, in all seriousness, Jesse, I saw your appearance on Chow and Musk, whatever the fuck they call themselves.
What did you say about a broad?
What?
You said enough of that broad? What did you say?
I did not say that.
I swear I heard you say, when I was saying no more April, you said...
Dude, I think you're gaslighting me saying I'm gaslighting you.
I swear to God, Chad, am I crazy or did he fucking say... He's drunk, so he doesn't remember.
That's a good point.
He said that, right? Or am I getting some other audio piped in right now?
I don't think I said broad.
Okay.
Oh, Colin Madden says I did. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he said
fine. I said enough of that broad. Maybe I did. Fair enough.
What broad are you talking about?
April. So let's talk about you on Dr.
No, I was talking about the month of April. Today's May 1st. You're saying enough of your own wife? Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, hasn't the show really been?
Fuck. She left the show because of the way you...
Oh, yeah. We should have never worked together. It was a terrible
And now
idea.
you're talking shit about her now? Like, she's gone. I literally meant the month of April. Like, I like to ring in a new month,
Yeah, but you understand that the fact that you've just done this April bit means I have to lean in on the other one. Otherwise, I've lost. I can't do this. I have to destroy my own relationship. I'll let you.
Because I've been watching you for a little, seriously, like a very small amount of time now. I really had not seen much show before. And I had heard all of these terrible, terrible things about how your show sucks and you're gay and your wife stinks.
Yeah.
And what else do they say about you guys?
I think gay you've pretty much nailed it. The gay part is
okay. And your tarantula and what do they call you? Something about your boobs?
Mooby. That's a Patrick Melton thing. Is Mooby? Yeah.
Is that a Patrick Melton one? And then you've got the whole subreddit about you. Like we've got r/Mersh, and you've got what is your subreddit called?
Steel Toe Boring Show.
Okay, shout out. And then I don't read that one either. I really don't know much about it, but I've been watching for the past couple of weeks, and I'm like, okay, let's see what these guys are all about. They stole one of my goons. We'll figure this out.
By the way, hold on a fucking second. We did not steal Mr. Spurger from.
It's burgers, but okay.
I had positive right there. I had no idea that you even covered that son of a bitch, and then all of a sudden, we start watching his shit. And all the Podawful people come forward and they start going, "Oh no, there's a Jesse PS guy." This shit, I didn't.
Well, I mean, like I would say 90% of his videos on his channel are about me or mention me, him freaking out about me pranking him. So it seems bizarre for you to not know, but as long as you tell me that you didn't know at all, I'm the only guy to ever cover Mr. Burgers before you, but as long as you tell me that you had no idea whatsoever.
I had no idea. And I've talked about you.
Forced to believe it.
If I've talked about you before. If I knew you covered him first, just like I
know you watched my show. Like you did this thing. There was an interesting thing you did where you were watching Podawful before, and then you asked me to come on this program. You actually begged me to come on like over a year ago.
Now, wait a minute. Are we being an internet guy right now? Did I beg?
Yeah.
Or did I ask?
No, you begged.
Did I beg?
Yeah.
If you say I begged, I have to accept that I begged.
You have to believe me when I say that.
We gave each other the
It was you did it in YouTube comments and emails and in Twitter exchanges. You had a Twitter exchange with my assistant on Twitter, like trying to get me on, and my assistant was like, "I don't think so."
Get the fuck out of here! Really?
Yeah. You were begging,
dude. That's too much.
It was really bad. And
can I tell you something, Jesse? Jesse, April made me do that.
She's a big fan of Podawful.
She thinks you're cute.
See, all right, I knew that was true. I had a feeling. And by the way, is she actually? Now everybody's saying you guys are divorced. Is she available, or has she always been available, Rekieta style? Is she up for grabs? Because I'm going to be honest, a lot of people say she's ugly, and I want to say this right now. I'm going to say this on your airwaves right now. I think April, Ape as I call her,
of course.
I think Ape is moderately attractive.
Can I tell you something?
Too good for you. Too good for you.
Fair enough.
A classic King of Queens style, Family Guy style relationship where, the forehead thing. Everybody's about the forehead, right? Why doesn't she just part it in the middle? You know what I mean? And then that goes away. She's fine. It's not really that bad. But if she parts it right here, she refuses to get rid of the swoop bang.
I'll extend that tip to her, but I know
I'm not even saying she has to do that for me.
What I'm
for
saying,
me to have
Jesse,
sex with
Jesse,
her, that's not even necessary. I would have sex with her even with the swoop bang. Yeah, I would fuck her.
She is not available. I appreciate that. She is not available for you to have sex with. To answer your first,
we'll see.
To answer your first question, your second question about the bangs. If I bring it to her, she might be receptive. If it comes from you, she's not a big fan.
I like the forehead.
I know, but she doesn't like you very much.
I want to lick her from the eyebrow up to the temple.
I understand this. Jesse doesn't
the Temple of Doom, we call this.
Jesse, she doesn't like the porn stuff that.
The porns? What porn stuff?
She doesn't like the AI.
I was porn?
The AI porn stuff that you did. She didn't like.
I didn't do any AI porn stuff. I swear I didn't do any AI porn stuff.
That just that must have been just your fans then. God, they're committed.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. I swear I haven't even seen what you're talking about. But I would love to see it though, because I would like to easily imagine.
Dude, it's pretty easy to find.
Was it all internal?
It was really just more her performance.
Did she do cream pies?
It didn't get that intense. Is
she into cream pie?
Is Is she
your wife? Yeah.
I mean, I'll shoot a load. Yes.
I know you have children. I'm not trying to say anything about it. I know you have children, but they're not with her, right?
No.
Okay. What is the deal there? Is she like trying not to get pregnant or just trying not to get pregnant with you?
I'm safe. Put it that way.
Are you snipped?
Dude, after 3, I was done. Yeah.
You clipped. I couldn't clip.
Before I met her. Before I even met her.
It's crazy to clip because as a man, when you you're in your 40s, right? You look like you're in your 40s.
Fuck you, Jess.
How old are you?
37.
What the fuck?
Fuck you. Suck my dick. You're ugly as shit. We are not the most attractive looking men in the world. Stop.
I'm not saying anything about me. I'm just saying I assumed you were in your 40s. I mean, listen, I'm a fan now of yours because you had a legendary radio career. You changed why are you laughing? You changed the game. I can't believe I'm on with the Aaron.
Suck my dick, Jesse.
What do you mean?
I'm having fun. Go on.
Why do you keep getting so hot? I'm like complimenting you right now. Now listen, I wasn't the biggest O&A guy. I was never the biggest O&A guy, but to be on with the Aaron from Opie and Aaron is amazing. Yeah. Like meeting Aaron Cumia.
Jesse, that's not Aaron.
Who are you?
I'm just no, Jesse, you thought I was Anthony. I'm just Aaron Imholt. I had a morning show in St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Where?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to lure you here under. Yeah, it's just a town. It's a market of like. Yeah,
it was only in the one town?
Yeah, it's just a 250,000 person market.
Why do you? Now, I've listened to this O&A thing.
No, Jesse, I have nothing to do with O&A.
Why do you sound exactly like the guy from it? What is his name?
Oh, Anthony. I listened to him so long, I sound just like him now.
You talk just like him. You laugh like him.
It's unfortunate.
You do the whole show just like him. So you're not that guy.
I am not that guy, no.
Because I could have sworn he's in his like 50s or 60s, right?
He's in his 60s.
Okay, that explains the age thing we were talking about before.
Now, are you and I gonna sit here and break each other's balls all night, or am I gonna ask you some? Because
they're saying there's an audio problem in the chat. I want to make sure is it on my end or yours?
I don't know if it's on my end or yours, but I'll tell you this: as soon as we started with the StreamYard thing, the audio, the levels went a lot rougher. It went quieter.
Oh well, that was probably your fault. If I had to guess.
God damn. Listen, I want to talk to you about a couple of people that I actually like.
I am a fan, though. Even if you're not the famous guy,
yes,
and you're just a fan of his or whatever, I am a fan of yours now because you handle the. When I read everything people were saying, and I heard Patrick Melton and all these people talk shit about you guys, I believed it like an idiot. I believed them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like just sight unseen. Because when you were begging to come on my show before, I was like, I've never heard of this guy. He's clearly trying to I don't know. He wants to make a name for himself. I'm just going to ignore. I ignored you forever. And then everybody kept going, Steel Toe. And I said, that name is so stupid. What is the name? Steel Toe, by the way. I've been meaning to ask you that.
That's an easy one. So when we went to work for 101 here in St. Cloud, they wanted us to think of a name for the show, and I couldn't really think of it. They were all just gay, shitty, because radio fucking sucks, and they were all just terrible names. And they said, well, our show before you was called the Steel Toe Morning Show, because like the rock station, working class demographic talk show thing. And I just said, fuck it, let's go with that. It's not an exciting story.
Okay, so that is what I guessed on my show. Is I said it was supposed to appeal to blue collar guys, and that. Yeah,
it was a radio marketing thing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it sucks. The name sucks. The logo stinks. Like it's literally clip art. By the way, one of my favorite clip art packs of all time. but it is like it's so obviously so, and just removing the little studs at the bottom of the boot doesn't change. Like, you're illegally using that, right?
Am I?
They could sue you. Yeah, they could literally sue you.
The radio station started that. I don't fucking know.
There's no way you have the rights for that clip art. It's insane. Like, you could have every episode of yours taken from you. I'm not joking at all. That's how clip art works. But
listen, brother, we're gonna talk about some shit.
The show, the name stinks, the logo stinks, and then everybody told me that you stink and your wife stunk, but she's not part of the show now. Now you had him before, but you've got the crippled guy. What's his name?
Johnny.
I like Johnny, and then you've got who's the nighttime
Matt.
Johnny?
Matt's the night guy.
I call him nighttime Johnny. He is not good.
You don't like him?
No, he stinks. He needs to go. But it seems like a nice guy. I'm not like I'd love to have a beer with him sometime. Wear steel toe boots together.
You would never wear steel toe boots, Jesse.
Me?
No.
I've owned many pairs of steel.
I thought you were a trust fund baby.
Yeah, everybody says that, and I am. They're right. I'm rich. What an insult.
Right. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it, but like you're not gonna. Why would you wear steel toe boots? There's no reason. You're rich.
No, unlike Royce Lopez, I've had real jobs.
I like Royce Lopez and I like Mersh, and I want to talk to you about this.
What does that have to do with? Hang on a second. Let me just finish this one thought. Okay, this is the one thing I have to say to you.
Go ahead.
Right. I've been trying to get to this, and you keep interrupting.
I think Patrick Melton's on the line, so you go ahead.
Let's get Patrick on.
No, let's go. No, you and I first, and then we'll get Patrick on.
Okay. Anyway, the point I was trying to. What was the fucking point I was trying to make? You've interrupted me so many times. It's so annoying.
You were talking about all the co-hosts, and you like me.
This is what. So I believed everybody who said you stunk, right? And that was sight unseen. And then I saw that you covered one of my guys. I'm like, so I did a show about you guys, but honestly, I didn't see any more than like 2 episodes at that point. And I was just mad because you stole from me, right?
I didn't, though. Fuck you.
Well, I perceived it as you stealing from me, and I still do, and nothing you can say.
I know you're upset about it, but it was not a steal.
But then for the past few weeks, I've been watching, and of course, I tune in. I start watching right at the time that my girl Ape leaves. I was tuning in for the bikini.
Sure, I hear you.
I heard my lawyer Nick Ricada got to see that up. He is my lawyer, right? That's not even a joke. But
is he legit your lawyer?
Yeah, yes. I actually have known Nick Ricada since before he was YouTube famous.
He and I have talked about you. He did not mention that he was your lawyer.
Well, it's he can't do that without my permission. It's a confidentiality.
Of course.
I don't care. He's just trying to be a good strip mall lawyer and not a good blackface strip mall lawyer and not mention that. Have you seen his blackface work?
He's shown me the blackface work. I mean, you can't be upset about that, can you? I mean, it's blackface.
I'm not upset about it. No. Here, I'm the person who released that into the wild.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah. So before anybody knew who he was, I found that photo on his MySpace, which I'm sure he thought was deleted. And I put that out there, and he was really, really mad about it.
I'll tell you this. He doesn't seem mad about it now.
He embraces it. Somehow he seems okay with it. Is he doing okay, by the way? He looks like shit.
He seems fine.
He's like gaunt. His eyes are bugging out.
I think he's lost too much weight, but I think dude,
is it the alcohol or is it a disease?
No. He's got 5 kids. They're fucking running around all the time over there.
I'm saying this as a friend. I like Nick. He looks like he contracted a sexually transmitted disease that is wasting away at him now. No.
He's honestly,
because we know what he and his wife go do at the Sandals Resort, and they go to hedonism too.
No, come on.
They do. That's open. They know. They admit that.
I know, but I'm saying he didn't contract.
No, okay, I was lying.
No,
you're saying you know. Okay,
I'm not saying you're lying.
You just revealed that about your friend Nick. I was lying when I said that.
I said he's.
You said I.
Jesse,
no.
Jesse, you're going to become a weekly fucking guest. You keep this up. The STD thing. I said no.
Oh, STD. No, wait. I didn't. But you didn't say no. You said I know.
No, I said no. Don't you get
Roll
me
back the tape. Guys, chat, did he say I know or did he say no?
I will say this, Jesse.
Because I'm getting audio piped in from somewhere else as well.
April, get off the goddamn phone. I will say this about Nick. He's a very busy guy. He's got 5 fucking kids. He does a great fucking job with his family and all that stuff. And I can't imagine like the stress.
He's a great guy, yeah.
The fucking stress of handling that day to day. I can't imagine. So,
what did you guys do after the hot tub when you guys were tubbing together?
Oh, just all sucking and fucking and all kind, just feet and arms everywhere. It was insane.
Would you ever do that? Have you ever done swapping? Have you ever done a swap shop?
That's tough, man. That's a tough one. That's like, because then you're getting into like, this is your person, you know, and you got to share your. I don't know. Like don't get me wrong. To like,
like what would the price be? Like if I wanted, let's say I wanted.
No. I'm talking about me getting to fuck somebody else. I'm not talking.
I'm talking about me getting the one night.
No.
Listen, I don't have to pay her. She doesn't have to feel like a prostitute or anything in this. I'm willing to pay you though for the chance. She would say yes. She would just say yes. She would be into the idea.
I'm telling you, buddy, she is not a Jesse PS fan.
She is actually.
I'm telling you. She's not a fan.
I've gotten some emails from Ape in the past.
I'm telling you, buddy, she is not. I'm sorry. I know we got to.
You already admitted that she forced you to send me all those begging tweets and emails.
I lied. It was me. I'm the Jesse PS.
On the record, it's in the lore.
I'm the Jesse PS fan. I watched the 3-hour Alex Stein thing. I laughed my fucking balls off. It was me.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry. It was very funny. And the thing about his grandma or whatever, holy shit.
Yeah, Alex Stein's grandma is a school shooter. Isn't that crazy?
I looked it up because I was like, Jesse lies.
I don't lie.
I look, Jesse, you exaggerate from time to time.
I don't even exaggerate.
You exaggerate.
I might misunderstand. I might misreport by accident occasionally.
So I watched,
every good journalist does.
No offense, but I did have to check you on the Alex Stein's grandma thing, and I checked it out. She was a bad bitch.
Guys, Google Betty Minyard Stein. That's Minyard, Minyard. Betty Minyard Stein. That's Alex Stein's grandma. She killed it and shot and murdered a child on a school campus in the 80s. She was one of the first school shooters. That's not a joke. I can say that with no fear of Alex trying to take me to court, even though he's threatened to do exactly that.
Is he really? Is Alex threatening you?
Alex threatened to take me to sue me for making fun of him, and he threatened to send bounty hunters after my parents. And I think, you know, he is a bounty hunter, right? Like he is licensed.
He did something like that. Yeah, he's a licensed.
He's a licensed bail bondsman. So when he says it's not a joke when he says I'm going to send bounty hunters to your parents' house.
Yeah.
And he did threaten to do that because we made fun of him. That's it.
Here's my thing.
My only beef with Alex Stein is that he said he was going to send guys with guns after my parents. I didn't even care about the suing part.
Yeah.
I mean, think of how many people have threatened to sue me over the years. That's meaningless to me.
Jesse, here's my thing, though. Like, I don't understand this, like with the Alex Stein thing. I know who you are. I know what you do. I know.
Wait, I never finished my thought earlier.
Just fucking wait, Jess.
You fucking interrupted me with all this.
Hold on. I got to mute you because I got to get this out. I know your gimmick. I understand the game. So why do these other people that you go after get to like, I'm going to sue him? Fuck it. Like Alex trolls everybody. I saw him just go after Destiny the other day. He goes after everybody, but for some reason, you do the gimmick that you do the thing you do to him, which we all understand, and that sets him off. What is it about you? Because like, I know what you've been doing this whole time. It's funny. It's whatever. But you do it to Alex Stein, and he wants to sue you and destroy you.
Because I'm good at it, and it's what he pretends to be and is bad at. He's like, I mean, listen, Alex has done a few funny things, right? Mm-hmm. I don't take that from him. Like the city hall council meeting thing, whatever. That was funny a couple times.
Yeah,
the first couple.
It jumped the shark.
He's still doing it. He did it yesterday, I think. We're past it. We've seen what he's capable of in a format like a show when he's by himself. Terrible, unwatchable, absolutely brain dead. But he built it. My only problem with Alex, came from this. He was supposed to be a guest on my show. We were cool. I was on his podcast. He invited me on as a guest. And he bills himself as like the king of trolls. He's like the self-styled king of trolls. And I've never seen him troll anybody. Anything, like going into a city council thing. Like so many people have done that bit before. That's like such an old thing to do. And like going up there and just wasting people's time by screaming. That's not a joke. That's not a troll. They expect a few lunatics at those meetings. That's why they got the cops there. So that's not really much of a troll. They know that kind of shit's going to go down. Like rapping as a white guy, that's an old hack joke.
Yeah,
that's not really a troll. And so when it was time for him to come on my show, he bailed because he was afraid I was going to, and I'm quoting him, he was afraid I was going to troll him. That's what he told me in DM.
But he's a troll.
Right. So I said, oh, this guy's gay. I didn't realize, like sometimes I'm friends with a guy on the internet. It's kind of the opposite of what I had with you, Aaron. Like I thought we were enemies because I believed false things I heard about you. And then I've come to find out, actually, you're good. You're actually really good.
I just understand what all you guys are doing, and it's fun and it's silly, and who gives a shit? And like, even you come on my show and you drop little things and little jokes, whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Well, that's what I always think. Like, I can't believe anybody takes anything I say seriously.
Right.
I can't believe that anybody ever gets hurt by these things. Like half of the people I make fun of on my show are the direct result of me doing a simple, lighthearted goof, and then them taking it really, really, really poorly, right. And then that becomes the next 8 years of their life.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I asked you about the Alex Stein thing. I do want to talk to you about I like Mersh. I really do. I want to talk to you about him in a second, but you were talking about me. You really wanted to finish your point. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, this speaks to what we were just saying. So I believed everything everybody said. Then I started watching a show and I realized, this guy gets it. This guy doesn't, he's not doing he's handling the trolling the exact right way for a show. The way, when you are getting messed with on a show, and everybody gets this, some to a higher degree than others, like you, probably one of the highest degrees possible.
Me?
I would say about,
How dare you?
To me, it looks like about 80% of your audience is just messing.
Oh, horse shit.
Yeah, I think it's like mostly hate watchers.
No.
That's kind of impressive in a way because you handle it so well. You just read the chat. Most people, they'll get the super chats, they'll delete them, And in my book, if you don't read a super chat, I'm charging that back. Like you don't.
I think people should charge it back if they get rid of it.
Exactly. See, you do
the only super chats I get rid of are the ones that, let's just say legally, I
sure.
can't. Yeah. Like legally, I can't have them on there. Fine. Yeah. But even if I delete those, I think people should charge them back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that is fair too. Yeah. See, that's the thing about you. You're incredibly fair. You read all the negative stuff. You even read the free ones, which is crazy. Like you really fucking just. Free. You literally don't have to read the ones that are like you're bald and fat and have boobs, and you sit there and you read.
Dude, it's free content.
I'll get one of them. It's
Why
free
not?
Content for the Reddit and for nobody likes onions.
Why do I give a shit though?
I don't know. And here's the amazing thing. Not only is that the right way to do it, but you do it and this is incredible. All right. For those of you out there who are non-believers of Aaron, the 80% of his audience is here to troll him.
They love me. How dare you?
They love trolling. Yeah, they love messing with you. Here's what I want to say, though. If you are a non-believer of the Steel Toe brand, if you are only here to make fun, here's why Aaron is actually one of the best. Better than... I don't name 3 streamers so I don't have to come up with a list, Aaron.
Mersh.
Better than Mersh.
No, I'm not better than Mersh.
Okay, but name 2 more.
Let's go with Kevin Brennan.
Kevin Brennan.
Let's go with Ray DeVito.
rated. I don't know anything about those last two, but yes, you're better than all of them.
All right.
Here's why. Now, are those guys also trolled relentlessly?
Yeah, very much so.
They're also sort of lol cows like you.
I mean, here's what I say, fuckface, on lol cow. You and I are both lol cows. You understand that, right? Anybody who talks into one of these.
Me?
Oh, yeah. Anyone who talks into one of these and gets shit on is a lol cow. Come on.
That doesn't happen to me.
Fuck. I said Jesse P.S. was coming on my show. I get all kinds of shit.
You got like 3 negative comments and one guy who was like, who?
Another guy who said that your whole audience is pedophiles.
There's a considerable number of people who are like, yes, finally. I don't know if you remember, but they're all begging you to finally bring me on.
Oh, yeah. You have your guys.
I got a lot of guys. And again, 80% of them aren't hating it. They're loving it. I would say 90% of my audience loves it. Like 8% of it is like indifferent. And then
91% of my audience loves it.
And then there's like 4 guys who just hate the show but watch it all the time.
You're in denial.
Me?
Yes, you're in denial.
The numbers don't lie. The numbers.
Come on. See, I feel like this is part of the.
Have any idea how?
You know what you are. You know what you are. You're the best.
I don't have a whole hate subreddit dedicated to just me.
Listen, you're the best heel in the business. I think is what.
I don't even have a Kiwi Farms page. Do you have a Kiwi Farms?
I don't know. I think I'm just tied to the Ricada Kiwi Farms right now.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in other. Obviously, I'm all over the Mersh one, but.
Now wait, let's talk about Mersh for a second.
Wait, I still haven't finished my thought.
Would you fucking hurry up? Because you're really being a cunt.
So I saw your show. I watch it. I go, this guy handles it. Here's for the non-believers. You don't realize Aaron is the hardest working man in this sort of field, in this sector of the internet.
You're about to shit on me right now.
No, I'm fucking not.
Go ahead.
Nobody else. I'm not fucking kidding. Swear on my children. Nobody.
How many children do you have, Jess?
2 children. Nobody.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Go ahead.
They've been on my show.
God bless. They're wonderful.
You want to see a photo?
I hope them long, healthy lives.
Just held up a dick pic.
Go.
All right. I'm not going to do that, dude.
Go.
All right. Nobody handles the trolling better than you. I cannot name a person. Like even Patrick Melton,
he loses his fucking mind sometimes over these people.
He's got a weird setup where like I would say like 50% of his audience hates him, which is not 80%, but it's still pretty
80%, which is the percentage of the audience that hates me.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, of course.
So you have a steeper hill to climb.
Of course.
And I've seen him handle it incorrectly. I've seen a lot of Alex Stein, obviously, I've seen firsthand handle it incorrectly, and he's famous, basically, right? So you handle it better than anybody, and you do it. And here's the hardest working part, okay? You do it at the expense of your own marriage. And that is what's so impressive.
Can I tell you where you have? Let me tell you where you have that wrong.
All right, go ahead.
I'll tell you where you have that wrong. I think the biggest mistake I made, and April and I have talked about this before, the biggest mistake she made and the biggest mistake I made is that she even says she liked all the positive comments and stuff that she would get when she would guest on the show once in a while.
Yeah.
And then once all the internet, like, oh, fuck you, you fucking bitch, cunt, this and that started, then she's like, we need to stop talking about these people. We need to stop doing this drama shit. And I'm like, but I'm good at talking shit. I like talking shit about people. It's fun. Right. And then you have to stop doing it because you want.
You're saying the audio is low, and I can't.
I know, and I'm trying. Is
it me or is it all of us?
It is you, but it's getting better.
What about now? Is this good?
Yeah, we've jacked it up quite a bit. We're good.
Okay. All right.
But at any rate, she couldn't handle the internet part of it. That was all. And that was one of my favorite parts of it. So now we're going to kind of get back into that because I don't like coming from radio and all that shit. I don't care what people say. Like, what are they going to say about me that's so bad? Oh, you're fat. You've got tits. You're terrible. Okay,
well, that's another thing about you, too, that's kind of impressive is of all of these fake radio guys, all these pretend, like my dream was to be Opie and Anthony. You actually were on the radio. You're the only one.
Right. Yeah.
That was actually on the radio, actually doing the thing that, Royce has been pretending for fucking 2 decades to do. Like you did. How long were you on the real radio?
Oh, God. 16 years.
God damn.
Yeah. From the time I was like 19. Yeah. 19.
And where did you say? Chattanooga? Fucking Wichita? Where was it?
St. Cloud, Minnesota, you son of a bitch.
Same thing. So that is, 16 years, and never getting any further than that is bad. But 16 years.
Fuck your mother, Jesse.
Hang on. I'm giving a compliment. 16 years and being on the real radio is still better than any of these other fake radio. These people who put the word radio in their show names.
Yeah.
Which is always so.
You talking shit? Hey, hold on. You talking shit about your dad right now?
My dad?
You talking shit about your dad?
Who's my dad?
Red Bar Radio?
Why is Red Bar my
people say that?
Yes, I am talking shit about him when I say that.
People say, first of all, your poo-poo pee-pee diaper bit with Red Bar and the Sven Stoffel's call was fantastic. I did listen to it.
Not a bit. He wears diapers. That was real.
He does wear diapers, yes. He looks fucking gaunt. He looks terrible.
Sven and I are friends now.
I talked to Sven once too, yeah.
We're friends. Like we're friends.
You guys are like cool.
Yeah, we're cool, and I think he's going to come on the show actually. But the thing with the diaper thing with Sven is that I didn't have it. That was lossless.
Yep.
Secretly recorded Sven, right? Which is very funny. That's a very funny thing to do, and managed to get Sven in a vulnerable moment. Now, what Sven tells me now is that had been a long time coming. That all the stuff he was saying, those weren't like hurt feelings from that day. Those were building up over years and years and years.
But you could kind of tell, couldn't you?
And I've talked to him privately in DMs, and he has confirmed. He when I did the episode about Mike wearing diapers, Sven filed a privacy complaint and got the episode taken down. It's the only episode I've ever.
He did the same thing to me. My episode.
Oh shit!
Yeah, my clip talking about the lossless thing got taken down.
So that's the only thing I've ever lost to a privacy complaint. Every other privacy complaint I've ever gotten, I won the case against. But somehow he managed on that one, and I was really pissed. But he's come. I've talked to him about this since then. Number one, he's told me basically Mike forced him to file those privacy complaints. He didn't really have a problem with it, but he needed this to go away so that he could break away from Red Bar.
I figured.
And then number two, and I'm not talking about Mike's diapers. Number two, he also confirmed that it wasn't like he's said so many times publicly, I just said the diaper thing because I was trying to make a joke. Is that how he talks?
You know what? It's the second best Sven Stoffel's impression I've ever heard.
Okay. And then I was like, so the diaper thing's real though, right? He's like, yeah, it's fucking real. He was like, yeah, it's real. All right. Jules changes his diapers. He was wearing, at the very least for a good period of time, he was wearing diapers. I think he still is though. He's not my dad.
No,
I don't fucking.
Hey, son, people talk shit about you and they call you a Red Bar clone. That's the big thing they say about you.
Yeah, I know. People are, I guess their references don't extend past the thing they learned about on the internet last year. I rip off a lot of stuff and no one ever calls me out for the things I'm actually ripping off. And I'm waiting for the day where somebody's like, hey, you're not allowed to just do Mystery Science Theater 3000. You can't just do that.
Let me talk to you about someone I like, I support. I think they're good. I don't know why you guys don't like each other. What's the deal with you and Mersh? There's nothing wrong with Mersh.
I love Mersh.
Then why you fuck with him?
I hate Royce. I think you're misunderstanding. Royce is the guy.
Royce is great too.
No.
What's wrong with Royce?
He's a gay cuck. You didn't know that?
He's not a gay cuck.
No, I have proof.
You don't have proof.
I have multiple instances and recordings of proof. And I have photos of his wife's tits.
Why?
Why? Because he's a gay cuck.
No, why do you have photos of his wife's tits?
he shares them with men he wants to fuck his wife.
No,
I was hoping to get the same fucking thing with you and Ape, but I guess that's not happening.
It's not a thing. I'm sorry.
Has he he's never approached you about a wife swap situation or anything?
Well, no, and if if what you're saying is true, I'm a little offended now.
I mean, he won't even touch Ape. He just wants to watch you and Marie.
It's not my thing.
He follows a gay porn trans.
No, he doesn't. He does it for the show.
Aaron. No.
Jesse, I will not believe that Royce Lopez, the wonderful co-host of
Can I send you some links?
You can DM me any links you want.
You can't show them on the show because they're not.
I won't show them on the show. Jesse, my dream is that all of us.
I recorded him. I have a 3-hour-long conversation with him and a girl where he's trying to set up a swinger thing.
Jesse,
he's a swinger.
Jesse, my dream is that we all get along and that everybody realizes.
I get along with everybody.
Jesse, my dream is that we all realize this is all horse shit. This is all stupid. It's all retarded. We're all being gay.
Okay, hang on a second. Yeah. Why can't you just be friends with a gay cuck?
I refuse to believe that the wonderful and talented Royce Lopez is a gay cuck.
Royce follows gay cuck Twitter accounts.
Well, then that probably proves that he's not a gay cuck. Why would you make it so obvious?
He didn't make it out. He thought it was hidden. He didn't realize people could just see it. Also, they have an old co-host, this guy called John, who also followed that stuff. He's got some guy that's on Daywave with him. I don't know the dude's name, but he's like a big ripped dude, and that lives in Florida. And they're all wearing pineapples together. Okay,
Jesse, do you ever
ask Ricada what pineapple means? Ask him.
Jesse, do you ever think that maybe sometimes you get too invested for your own good?
I'm not invested at all. It's funny to say that he's a gay cuck because it's true.
He's not a gay cuck.
Aaron, he's a gay cuck. What would be proof to you that he's a gay cuck?
Would
you have to watch him jack off in the chair in the corner in the hotel? What would it take?
I mean, I don't want to, but I mean, if it's gonna,
because he will let you watch.
What I'm trying to say, Jesse, is that
you know that he had a Satanist wedding.
I've heard such things.
Okay, there was a flaming sword involved. Are you familiar with this?
That's fucking cool. That's like Stannis Baratheon and Beric Dondarrion. That's cool as shit.
I didn't say it's not cool. I don't care. I think his Christian audience that they try to grift off of probably would care. I don't care if you have a Satanist wedding. But it's funny. I would love to be a part of his Satanist wedding.
What's wrong? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a Satanist wedding.
I mean, there's probably something wrong with it. It's probably for one, it's probably attended by gay cucks.
There's not. Now, why the gay cuck? We have no proof of this.
We literally have proof. I have fucking 3 hours of proof of this.
Jesse, you don't.
I do.
Nope.
I famously embarrassed him on
Jesse,
on the internet with
I think Royce Lopez is wonderful, and you do not.
How about this? If Royce isn't a gay cuck, he should sue me for defamation.
Now that's not fair because you have to have money to put forward the lawsuit.
I'm a trust fund baby just like him.
No, I'm saying, is he a trust fund baby?
Oh, yeah. Royce has never had a real job. His dad, Royce Lopez II, has been paying for his whole life.
Is there
his house.
Is there anything wrong with me saying this? I like Royce. I like you.
There's nothing wrong. If you want to be friends with a gay cuck, nothing wrong with it.
I agree. There's nothing wrong with being friends with you. I like you. I like Mersh. I like Royce. I like Alex.
All of a sudden, you need proof with Royce that he's a gay cuck, but you can, to my face, call me a gay cuck.
No, Jesse.
Any incontrovertible evidence.
Jesse, you don't understand. You don't understand. That's purely just a cheap shot.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't have any proof. I don't have to have any proof. That's what slander is for. All right, look, I got Patrick on the phone. I'm going to go to Patrick. I want to talk to you real quick about the Mersh thing. I think you two ought to bury the hatchet because
Mersh thing? What are you talking about? I love Mersh.
With the coleslaw and you guys have your history.
Is it bad to give you got onions from Patrick? Whoever from his audience ripped off my bit.
I made fucking delicious French onion soup. It was great.
Okay, I sent him the delicious coleslaw. I literally sent him actual just normal pizzas and shit.
Can I tell you
stuff you can actually eat?
Jesse, can I tell you something, Jesse? I love coleslaw. Yeah.
We pay for it. I know your address. We can send it to you.
I mean, every morning, if you want to send me like coleslaw or
why don't we do this? Why don't I come over to your house personally and deliver the coleslaw? Meet Ape. Get to know Ape. Get to know your dog. Do you have a dog?
Oh yes, the lovely Gordy. Yeah, he's great.
Okay, I get to know your dog. Hang out. Spend a few days there.
Well, let's not get fucking weird.
I sleep in the downstairs studio area. On camera, by the way, you roll the cam. I just sleep on camera. I use your terrible backdrop as a blanket.
The backdrop's leaving pretty soon.
Is there a wall behind that tapestry or?
Oh no, there's a whole room.
That's insane that you have it set up. We got to redo that. We got to redo your whole setup. Let me redo your layout.
Here's what I'll do. When Keanu and Gino come over, you can come over at the same time. We'll redesign the whole thing.
Let me also, we got to redo the way you do money. You got to stop begging for money. It's really gross.
Look, it's fucking disgusting.
It's small market radio guy. By the way, it's not working. You could be making so much more money and not look like a complete idiot.
Jesse, what do we do? Go ahead.
The paywall.
God, we probably do have enough ardent fans at the paywall.
I mean, how many members do you have on your fucking channel?
The only thing about the paywall is then you can't grow.
Yes, you can't. You don't paywall dude. What you think? I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been living off of Podawful for years. Nothing else.
You're probably right. Just from the radio audience alone, we got about 2,000. Oh fuck.
Let me ask you. How many members are on YouTube? Just YouTube membership.
1,000. About 1,000.
You have 1,000 members
between YouTube and Rumble. Yeah, we have 1,000. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know about Rumble, but I don't trust those numbers whatsoever. They're fake.
Well, no, they're members. They're people who give you money every month.
Okay, if you say so. With the whole fucking we'll do extra show if you just do the extra show for members only, and then at the end of the regular show, when you are done with that, if people want to see the rest of the show, they'll become a member. Make it fucking cheap. And give them two levels to choose from, one super cheap one and one decent one, and give way too much away for the lower level, and give really good stuff for the higher level, and people will join.
You know what? People think you're an asshole. People think you're a piece of shit. People think you're a prick. That's not terrible advice. I got to chew on that.
Well, it's perfect. All right, listen. I'll be frank with you, okay? And this is
just be Jesse.
This is not a brag in any way, but I would say for most people who do this type of thing, Podawful probably makes more dollars per customer than just about anybody. I know this because everybody else's numbers are public because they use shit like Patreon. And when you go to Patreon, look up anybody with a big Patreon or whatever, you'll see the average person gets about $2 to $5. It's usually on the lower end of that from their average customer. Okay. When you average it all out, Podawful gets about $16 per customer. Okay. When a guy like Royce is sitting around trying to figure out Podawful.
No. Royce is great.
When a guy like him is trying to figure out, like, when they're all speculating about a trust fund and how does he do all this stuff, when they're like, openly seething and confused about production quality and things like that. That's the answer. The literal answer is I don't have to have that many people because people are willing to spend more if you make better stuff. You just need to make a better show. and then people, you've already got people who are willing to pay for nothing, basically. Just fucking paywall good shit. And by the way, also don't paywall really good shit. Like the shit behind the paywall has to be good and the shit in the free section has to be better. And I have a feeling, I've never done this, but I have a feeling if we took an average, just a random episode of Steel Toe morning, what do you call the night one? What are we on right now? This is a morning show.
I mean, we say evening, but Steel Toe morning show. Go fucking finish your thought.
Okay, if we took a random episode and we removed, not this one, and we removed every single minute that isn't you begging, and we left only the begging parts and only the we got to knock out the goal.
It'd be 10 minutes out of 4 hours. Less than that. It'd be less than that. It'd be 5. It'd be 5.
I legitimately think it would be over 10 minutes.
I think it would be 5. I think it would be 5 minutes, and that's
5 minutes is huge.
And that's about 40 minutes less than commercial breaks we had on radio.
Brother, commercial breaks on radio are a different thing, are paying more, and are varied, and they're for different products. Nobody, and by the way, and this is the most important part, no one likes commercial breaks.
No, they're terrible. They're fucking awful.
Okay. You gotta stop this. Even if it was only 5 minutes, that's crazy.
Jesse, we're trying.
I think it'd be more. Somebody's got to do this. Somebody.
Jesse.
I'm helping you.
Jesse, we just took our first step towards not having to do it, and that I'll leave it at that. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. We just took our first step towards not having to do that. But Jesse, I want.
What does that mean? You don't want to hurt anyone's? What? Because you got rid of ape and you don't.
No, that's not what it has to. No, that's not what it has to do.
What is that? Well, then what did that mean? I want to know what that means.
That means Royce is a heterosexual.
No, come on. Number one, no, he's not. And number two, what are you talking about?
Jesse,
be real with me first. I'm being real with you. Come on.
Oh, we're gonna save a fuck ton of money with April gone.
So that is what you meant.
Yeah.
Are you also secretly getting rid of Johnny sandwiches?
No, Johnny's getting a raise. He's a soldier.
Okay. Because listen, I got to be honest. I have heard in the past few weeks, I've heard more than I ever cared to hear about your corporate structure and how you make money. And I still have no clue how it works, and neither do your regular listeners.
Jesse,
the things you say about what you need, these goals, and they make no sense. Like everybody knows there's not really a goal.
Jesse,
you just want money.
No, it's the same thing every fucking day.
But it's meaningless. And then sometimes you'll be like, what did I hear you say? You're like, oh, okay, listen, I'm going to knock out the rest of the goal. Guys, I'm giving you, where does that money come from? How are you doing that?
You understand.
No.
I have my own personal money, and then I have a corporation.
Okay.
So I will pay the corporation and say, knocked it out. We're good. Don't worry about it.
Where does your personal money come from?
I was on radio for 19 years. I did sales for my own show. I mean, we did relatively well.
Are you talking about you're living off of savings and then you also have a corporate? That's all in the past.
No, the business takes care of itself. But if I want to take a day off, we'll knock the thing out, or we'll just fucking take a loss. It doesn't matter.
Listen, I've been a self-employed.
You're a trust fund baby. What the fuck do you know? You're a trust. No.
Businessman.
Mommy and daddy write the check. You don't know.
Yeah. I've been a self-employed businessman for
suck my dick. You've been a self-employed businessman.
9 years, I think. Maybe longer. I can't remember. And I feel like I know how these things work, and nothing you're saying makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense. My parents aren't rich.
What is my parents are fucking destitute.
What? Okay? Why don't you help them with your trust fund money?
I don't want to.
Help them with your trust fund money, Jesse. Help them.
Help them with wouldn't that be their money?
Yes, give it back to them so they can live.
I'm convinced the people who talk about trust funds always use that excuse. I'm convinced they don't know what a trust fund is or how it works.
I have no idea what the fuck a trust fund is.
Exactly.
Do you want to know why?
What the fuck your goals are.
See? You know why? Because we both come from different sides of the tracks.
What? Okay.
We don't understand.
So how do you determine what is the goal currently? Like what's today's goal?
I don't even know where the fuck we are tonight.
No, but what was it? What was the goal? 200.
200.
What was it? Wait, but you also had a different goal in the morning, right?
The morning goal is different than the evening goal, yes.
What's the morning goal?
What was it today? Like 180, 200?
Where do these numbers come from?
Because we don't like to take more than we need. So if the evening goes way over, we pass it along to the morning. and that knocks it down.
Brother, this is so fucked up.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I want you to. All right, here's how
have the same one every day. So if extra comes in, I keep it. That's not right.
Yeah, I just make that money every day without asking.
See, I don't like that. I just here's what we need.
You don't like that? That's they're buying something.
What I'm saying is, just knock this one out. That's all we need. Don't do any more than that.
But you say it like fucking every 5 seconds.
5 minutes.
Man. Listen, I'm new.
Jesse,
I'm new, so maybe I'm misunderstanding something.
Jesse, we're a small-time little program. We do what we can. It's okay.
I'm trying to get you to do more.
We're gonna. Okay? Hey, we're working.
Listen, when I first started, when I quit my job to make,
you never had a job. You worked at your parents' car wash.
That would be a much nicer job than the ones I ever had.
What'd you do?
The last job I had before doing Podawful full time was I worked at Starbucks. Okay,
ew, gay.
There's my trust fund. Before that, I worked at
why did your trust fund parents make you work at Starbucks?
It's weird, isn't it? It's strange how that works.
I don't understand that.
I worked at GameStop and I worked at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
Boy, were your parents one of those trust fund people who were like, we want him to learn how to earn his way in this world? Yeah,
exactly. After my first cool mill. So
everybody who makes their first million works at Madame Tussauds.
Yeah. When I first made Podawful my full-time job, right? I was asking for donations. Listen, I get all that. I get what you have to do to try to make it. But I'm telling you, there is a better way, both for the listener and for you. And you know what? You are lucky enough. Okay, this is not usual. This is why it's so shitty that you do it the way you do. You are lucky enough that you have a large enough audience to do that, and basically had it out of the gate. You didn't need to be asking for donations since like a year ago at least.
Well, here's what I'm going to do, Jess. I'm going to take everything you tell me. I'm going to throw it in the processor or whatnot. You're going to send me all these ideas, and we're going to put them into action.
Just play this back. Listen back to what I said.
I'll just listen back to what you said.
What is your membership level on the YouTube? Like, what's the price?
Like a 6 and a 4.
A 6 and a 4? What do you get for those?
5 and 2, 5 and 250 or something like that.
What?
Are you saying bump it up?
No. What? No, not how much do you receive after YouTube's cut? What do the people who fucking sign up for that get for doing that?
We do a members only show once a week. We throw up some members only clips, shit like that.
Okay. Members only clips is a terror. Nobody wants a clip. They're the people who saw the shit. That's a retard move. That's a I don't know what to give you move. That's understandable. That's fully understandable.
No, you're not. Fine. No, you're not wrong. That's 100% what it is.
Okay. Drop the 4 and allow everybody in the 4 to move over to this. Drop the 4 down to 199. Give them basically nothing for that. However, they can use, like, I don't know, like you got a members only chat on some days or something.
I don't want to do a members only chat. I want to let the people in.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Why don't you want to let the people in?
I'm trying to help you. Just listen to me. Take this. What did you say the other one was? 6?
699, 6, something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Take that, move it up to, I don't know, like 8. If they'll pay 6, they'll pay 8. Okay. So move it up to like 8, I don't know, 10 maybe even. And every single time you do the extended amount of time, that's now a members only show instead of any begging for it. All right.
All right. You know, Jess, listen.
Give it a week.
Try that for 1 week. I want to get away. I want to get away from this gay shit as bad as you do. So I'm gonna play this back, and we're gonna work it out.
All right. And I'm a true believer in if they'll pay 6, they'll pay 7 at the very least.
You know what? Right? Your trust fund dad accountant probably taught you that.
No, I just figured that one out of my. When I had a Patreon before Dick Masterson had it taken down.
Ooh.
I set up the way I set it up was I went, okay, there's got to be a dollar level, and I'll just give a ton of stuff on the dollar level so people will go, ooh, I get this much for $1. then I'll sign up for the next highest level because that must be worth it. And then I went to go make it $5. And I went, well, if you'd pay $5, you'd pay $6.
Yeah. Jesse,
and so I made it $6.
Jesse, I tell you what, I think I got Patrick on the other line. I'm going to let you go. I'm about
Bring Patrick in with the fucking thing here with me.
No, I'm about to die here.
He was in here. He said, Aaron wanted me. I'm here.
Oh, that's a fake. Nobody likes onions.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I think it's him.
No, because he makes fat jokes a lot about himself.
Yeah. So wait, do you really have Patrick Melton on?
I think so. We'll see. But I got like 4% on my phone here. I'm gonna let you go. I want to have a one-on-one on Patrick with Patrick.
Are you going on Keanu Cast still?
Yeah, for sure. Was that you who sent that porn that one time, you son of a bitch?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, then it's not you. Okay, then you're fine.
Okay. Can I come on Keanu Cast with you as your invited guest? Your +1?
I'm tempted. We'll see when I go on.
By the way, what is this? Like, what is this thing you've been playing this whole time? What is this?
You've got some midget behind you.
I thought this was from StreamYard. This isn't you?
That's you.
I thought this was you.
You've got some midget guy playing behind you. No, that has nothing to do with me.
So I just haven't been able to see you this whole time? I thought that was you.
Are you looking at some Puerto Rican midget?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Okay. Anyway, all right. Well, I'll be on Keanu Cast then with Aaron at what time are we going on?
We're going on as soon as you shut the fuck up.
Okay, man. Hey, good talk. I'll be co-hosting Steel Toe on Friday as well.
Of course, yes.
And what is my new day? What is like my permanent day? When
you know what, Jesse, we're gonna work that out. I got to talk to you people who manage your trust fund.
You don't have to pay me; it's free.
Oh, you're a mensch.
Okay. How about Tuesdays? You want to do Tuesdays?
Jesse, you know what? You and I are going to talk about it.
Tuesday evenings are the pod. What is it when Kumia and Gavin do a crossover? What do they call that? Compound Censored.
Compound.
We're gonna do Awful Toe.
Pizza Toe. Steel pizza.
Ew, gross.
I don't know.
All right, bye.
Get the fuck out of here. Jesse from Podawful. Everybody. Is this the real Patrick Melton? Hello there.
Hello. Hey.
That's not him.
Ashley LaRue, April LaRue.
That's not Patrick Melton. He's talking about, you're going to get me in trouble now saying those names, you son of a bitch. I thought that was the real Patrick. I would have had him on. Oh, boy. I don't even know if... Holy shit. I don't know if we came close to tonight's goal or not, but I just had... I had Jesse on, and that killed a shitload of time. I'll tell you that much. When... I don't know what the hell happened, but something happened when he was on that fucked up our volume big time. Ah, shit. Well, guys, we're going to call it. I don't even know if we were getting close to tonight's goal. I don't really give a shit. I'm going to go on Keanu's show. I didn't get as drunk as I thought I would. I thought it was actually really fun. I enjoyed having Jesse on. I really did. He's a troll guy. That's what he does. Like, I enjoyed it. I had fun. Here's what really kills me. I like Jesse PS. I like Mersh. I like Royce. I like what all these guys do. And to be honest with you, like, Jesse busts balls. He makes fun of people. That's what he does. So if I have Jesse on, I know he's going to talk shit. It's funny. Who gives a fuck? But then you got, like, that's the fucking internet, man, is you got this guy doesn't like this guy and this guy doesn't like that guy. And then I get messages from people. Why'd you talk about this guy? This guy says this about me. And this guy, it's like, I wish everybody could go, guys, it's all gay shit. It doesn't matter. Have Jesse PS on your show and let him talk to you about how your goals are bullshit. Fair enough. Mersh would be a solid co-host. I agree. All right, let's get out of here. I'm going to go do Keanu's show. You guys, thank you very much. That was wonderful. I'm glad you guys came out. I'm sorry I got drunk for it. We will be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.